Hello, and welcome to the Verus Analytics video series, where we explore the power of data in litigation. In this series, we'll break down how advanced analytics can help law firms optimize case strategies, predict outcomes, and streamline decision-making in class action and mass tort litigation. Join us as we unlock the full potential of analytics and show you how Verus transforms complex data into actionable intelligence for better case management and results. We know that data is everywhere, but knowing how to use it effectively can be the difference between success and inefficiency in litigation. At Verus, we don't just provide data, we turn it into powerful insights that help law firms make informed, strategic decisions. Please meet Ed Silverman, head of our analytics team here at Verus, and today he'll share some insights on optimizing analytics for your class action or mass tort litigation.
Thank you. A pleasure to be here. I've been at Verus now almost 2 years. Before that, I spent a lot of time in the analytics space, over 20 years, and I'm leading a team of data scientists, statisticians, data analysts that have I've been at this quite a long time and very experienced at preparing data, finding insights from it, and making useful for our clients and for our internal people as well. In terms of analytics, a lot of things we have to get into are how do we find the data? How do we identify it? How do we collect it? How do we clean it? These are all things that have to be done in order to start presenting the data in an effective way. And these can come from private sources, from proprietary client-based sources, or they can come from public sources. For example, recently we were asked to look at the frequency for mesothelioma and lung cancers and how many were actually happening in the United States. And there is a site run by the government, the Cancer Center of the government, that provides a list of mesotheliomas and how many lung cancers exist. And this is centers known as SEER, S-E-E-R. And in this, we were able to look at the frequency over time. And at this point, the SEER data is 2.5 years old. The 2022 data is going to come out pretty soon. But you can see what happened in the effects of COVID when you start visualizing it. So you have the data, you start looking at it, we try to get insights and want to visualize the data. And what we see in the slide that we put together here is that we look at mesotheliomas over time. There is a drop around, with COVID, but it's not really an unexpected drop. Stayed about level if you look at the overall trend in 2019, and then dropped a little bit in 2020. Whereas you look at lung cancer just fell off the face of the earth. It went down like 10% in 2020, which is what you expect if you have like a super serious disease like mesothelioma that's going to, in many cases, unfortunately, kill an individual quickly, versus lung cancer, which is very serious, but there are cases where you might not get diagnosed until it's very far advanced. So if people aren't going into the doctor because they're home, staying home because of the COVID outbreak, we have less diagnoses, and we expect that we'd see a bounce back in actual diagnoses over time. And we, in fact, have seen that in the filings in our data. We talk with our clients. We try to find out the questions they want to answer. We find the most effective way of answering them, and we like to run towards complexity. So please reach out with questions you might have or any ways you think we might be able to help.
Thank you, Ed, for all the very informative information. Reach out to us today to see how data-driven insights can make all the difference in your litigation practice. Have any questions and learn how our analytics team can help your law firm leverage data for smarter strategies and greater success?